Okay, woman crashes out. Oh, yeah.
They should be kept because they did.
We saw this.
Oh my.
For what she went through and how she... I know many women that this has happened to. No, they did not kill their children, but they also, what you failed to mention...
Well, they should be kept because they did.
I've had it with you.
Oh my God. They should be kept ended. They didn't
and
kill their children. She's a murderer. These women are cheering.
Fuck this Floyd. Many cases. Many such cases of that. I know. What an obnoxious, weird, disgusting person, huh? Put the bitch in a loony bin? I know. Boyfriend breaks up due to Clancy case. My boyfriend of 4 years baited me into forming an opinion on Lindsay Clancy case, and now we're no longer together. Bro. I think she just got filtered. My boyfriend of 4 years first introduced the case to me a week ago, asking my opinion on it. I'm incredibly busy, so I haven't been online enough if I've ever heard of it. I told him as much. A few days later, he asks again. I tell him I don't know. But at the time, I was often on the phone with him and have him tell me the facts as he understands them. I'll formulate a limited opinion based on those facts, and that's what we did. I gave my opinion that I believe that she is found to have a mental psychological impairment, that she should be placed in an institution to receive help that she needs for however long is normal for mentally incapacitated people that commit crimes. He said he needed to think about that. A week later, he texted me asking for clarification on my stance, and I reiterated what I said. He then went on to say he needs to mull over whether he wants to have kids with someone, with, quote, someone like me. I'm going to be completely honest in saying I've never even heard about the case until he pressured me into it. But after I've done a little bit of research after the fact, I have since learned that men all around the nation are using this as a test to determine whether they will remain with their girlfriends or wives. What the fuck is going on? I'm sad that he fell victim to this insanity. Women dodging accountability. It's just undefeated. It's undefeated, bro. Like, he's the one that's insane, not the girl that killed the kids. But I'm also gravely alarmed that he fell victim to this insanity. Another woman just posted her experience with her boyfriend testing her about this case. Ladies, if you experience this, believe me when I say they will realize they were behaving hysterically and they got caught up in the movement and they will try to come back. Do not let them. Wait a minute. Let me change this. Fellas, if you experience this, please believe me when I say that they realize that they will realize they are behaving hysterically and they got caught up in the movement and they will try to come back. Do not let them. This is absurd. Fellas. Here's an article discussing more about this phenomenon. That being said, I'm checking out for now. I never wanted any of this. In fact, I did my best to avoid all of this. I resent my ex to dragging me into this and derailing my life for the last 72 hours. I just want to move on. So I don't feel like this definitely should be a test for women. If a woman is like, maybe I'll kill your kids. Okay, great. That was easy. Thank God. Thank God. Like, okay, wow. Yeah, you don't want to come home to the beginning of a quest for The Witcher 3, okay? Yeah, this is a pretty important test. The comments? Oh, bro, let me guess. It's a bunch of fellows getting mad. Where's it at? All right, give me a minute. He was just looking for a reason to break up? Yeah, that's probably true. We absolutely wanted to break up, and he wanted you to think it was your fault. It's not some hot take to say our healthcare system failed not only her, but her husband and those poor babies. The fact that men are banding together to think that the answer is deprive her of yet again the healthcare she needs is fucking terrifying. Well, these people, like, they really... I wish we could have a country that was run by women. Just so we could watch what happens. Not, because just so we could see what happens. We could have, I'm thinking about Canada. No. I mean, like, actual, like, really, it's a matriarchy. You have to be a woman to make decisions. Only women can vote. Women are in the military. I wonder what would happen. Give them Seattle. It's Canada? Well, I mean, Canada's already being colonized by India, is from what I hear. So maybe that's not going to last very long. And what is this here? Somebody said look it up. Madagascar, look it up. Nah, bro, like you go to Madagascar and there's like a mission church and some dirt. That's about it over there. So, oh, hey, I saw your other post. I repeat what I said there. He's not intelligent enough to be having these conversations with you. Your responses were thoughtful and well presented. He was arguing in bad faith and blatantly disrespecting you. Congrats, you've lost nothing. He's an asshole. So, yeah, right. It's that simple. He's in over his head and he doesn't like your answer. Yeah, guys, no, it's actually super complicated. No, see, you don't understand. She had to kill the kids. Really, what the fuck are we doing here? It's insane. The sisterhood has to stick together. Women always defend other women. Not always, but very much more likely to. And I'd say if you dodged a bullet, well, never mind. Anyone deciding the viability of a relationship over nonsense like this is clearly moronic. How many women try to shit test men by getting them to go along with whatever fem slop the algorithm feeds them? Whether it's like Black Lives Matter or some other stupid bullshit initiative that like you have to agree with girls on, right? Like, I mean, really, like what was the last one after this? Like, oh, ladies, check on your men if you support. Like, what was the last one? I'm trying to remember. Not astrology. That's like just an ongoing one. Adam and Eve, peel the orange. Yeah, the orange peeling one. That's a good one. The bear versus the man. Exactly. Yeah, definitely. Babe, can you peel this orange for me? Do you think she posted the full convo? No way. No way. Am I the asshole? Am I... Wait, what? Am I O? AIO. What does O mean? Am I overreacting? Okay. I need clarity on your stance. So you aren't defending the baby killer. I just want to make sure, huh? We had a convo we had a few days ago. Oh, is this the same girl? Yeah, it is. Postpartum. I'm not sure how to answer this because no matter what I say, you're going to believe I'm defending her as long as I don't say she deserves to rot in prison. But you're forgetting several fundamental truths about me. I don't believe that anyone should rot in... You know what you should respond to anybody who says this? What about the police officer that killed George Floyd? What about him? Dude, what a stupid bitch, huh? Anyway, what's this here? I am pro-restorative justice and anti-punitive justice. By the way, I'm the opposite. I'm not pro-restorative justice. I'm for punitive justice. I'm literally like that's what I am. The goal is not, I don't give a fuck about like you fuck up. Oh well, too bad. Shouldn't have fucked up. Yes, opposite. I want both. Yeah. All right. Okay, I won't be a big asshole today. I'll just be an asshole. All right, you're right. Yeah, well, we should have both. Okay, number 3. I believe that mental health illnesses are real and can lead to people doing horrible things, and that should be held accountable for those things. But I'm not willing to conflate someone's mental illness with who they are as a person. What? Someone's mental illness isn't who you are as a person? Yeah, it is. It absolutely is. If you're a schizo, it's going to make it pretty obvious. It's going to hate... Like, this is... By the way, this is the total femslop opinion that you get. Absolutely. So what exactly is it you're asking? I want to know about my stance in particular. This is the same as how you feel about me with Trump. Because right now, it's sounding like you refuse to admit that she was wrong and did something terrible, that nobody should be saying that she should walk free after murdering her 3 babies. She was wrong. What she did was terrible, and she should be treated like a criminal, a murderer. That's where we disagree. She should be treated like someone who has a mental disability, who has been shown that they are not yet fit for society for public safety purposes. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So, like, are you arguing, okay, that's didn't just put them in an institution? I don't care. Like, it doesn't matter where they go. Like, who cares about that? She should be, Jesus. Okay, so murdering your own kids does not make someone a murderer. Yeah, I need to mull this one over. This is extremely concerning that you're saying that she's just a mentally ill person. No, murdering anyone makes you a murderer, but the label is a separate question for how the individual should be punished. Well, she should be treated like a murderer. Why did you disagree to that? Because she's a murderer. I don't know what she is. Dude. What a stupid bitch. And I haven't intimately looked at the facts or the evidence. You think you need to? Not everything in the world is complicated. There's a lot of things that are really simple. For example, like gender, there's 2 of them and that's it. Yeah, that's how it works. Not everything is complicated. See, a council of Karens in a sociology department at a fucking university get to agree with each other and invent an entirely new ideology that now everybody has to listen to. Nah, bro. Nah, we don't need to do this. I'm saying that if the judge and jury or whoever fact found the case, she demonstrated enough evidence to be deemed mentally incapacitated, that needs to be taken into account at sentencing. Oh my God. If not, the same thing has happened to people who murder the children, should happen to her. It sounds a lot like trying to make excuses and say she isn't a murderer. I'm not willing to have this discussion anymore. Same. I need to decide about whether I'm comfortable having kids with someone that can watch a woman murder her own 3 kids and feel sorry for her and want her to have the chance of walking free. Because it's very easy to say she is a murderer and you won't do it. I have a child, and the idea of killing my own child disgusts me so much that I feel like she should be buried under the prison. Meanwhile, you are refusing to even call her a murderer. Okay. Anyway, like, what are we gonna, we really expect me to read this? Like, shut the fuck up. Shut up, bitch. Like, by the way, this girl is a law student? No way. No way. Let me pull this up. I got my lowest and highest grade this past semester. I got an A+ and a B-. I was shook. I have no idea where the B- came from. See, this is the institutional capture that I'm talking about. These are people that want to be part of... These people are going to be making legal decisions. We can stop this. We can make this go away. Is there anywhere she actually tried to 5150 herself 3 times? Is what she did. She did try to reach out for help. So, you've typed this a few times, right? So what's the point? What's the point? Are you arguing that we need more mental institutions? Is that what you're saying? Yeah? Yeah, I agree. I think we should have put her in a box earlier. Yeah, you're right. Sure. True. Okay. Like, I mean, that's not like, I don't have, that's, she says that's my only point. By the way, she reached out for help, then denied her. I heard that the only time that Lindsay Clancy was diagnosed with postpartum disorder was during the trial. I want to make sure, I think I like this on Twitter, so I'm able to pull this up. I might not be able to. I apologize in advance if that's the case. But let me double check. Okay, there's one more. Let's watch this one.
You know the postpartum intrusive thoughts are getting bad when you're baby wearing and you walk past one of these tree chop. You know the postpartum intrusive thoughts are getting bad when you're baby wearing and you walk past one of these tree chopping terrifying devices and you imagine yourself like tripping and the baby shooting out of my carrier and flying into the tree chopper when it's on. Just
so
me or anyone else.
So going back to what I was saying before, that you don't want to come home to the beginning of a quest for Witcher 3. I agree with you. We need to do more about mental health. But the way that I would solve the mental health crisis in America isn't the way these women want me to. Because it would be effective. She's a comedian? Oh, is she? Is this a meme? Okay. I hope so, right? I do. A forensic psychiatrist testified in Lindsay Clancy's trial, saying it was very unusual that the voices she reported hearing stopped after the children died.
What was very unusual was the fact that the voice stopped with the death of, or the strangling of her youngest son, Callan, and that she went upstairs and then proceeded to engage in behavior in an effort to kill herself, but that the voice had stopped.
Man, the voice stopped. That's crazy. The voice stopped as soon as she. Oh God. Okay, we'll watch. Let me just try to stay on topic for like 3 seconds. Okay. Okay. OBGYN, who has 3 children, says she's proud of Lindsay Clancy. Here we go. The voice stopped. Oh, she completed the quest.
Hi, Lindsay. I'm Dr. Sterling. I don't even know if you're allowed to watch videos like this, if someone can show it to you. I don't know. But I want you to know that I believe you. From my perspective as an OBGYN, I believe that you were over-functioning throughout your entire postpartum period. I am blown away by how hard you were working to get better, while also working as a mom. I've got 3 kids. I know how much work it is, even when you are mentally well. It's so hard to take care of 3 kids. Obviously, hindsight's 20/20, but I don't know what else you could have done. You were far beyond.
I don't know what else you could have done. Maybe she could have jumped out the window the right way and killed herself. That way we wouldn't have to have this trial. Who've done the world a favor.
What should be expected of a single individual. You have galvanized us women in a really powerful way. And I'm not quite ready to tell my story yet, but when I eventually do, it's going to be because you came first.
Well, did you kill your kids too?
And you showed all of us that we can be honest and we can be real about what we experience as mothers.
I think it's going to be so funny the next time a big rape case comes out and every guy is performatively imitating the way that these women are acting with Lindsay Clancy, and every Foyd on the internet is losing their fucking mind. They're going to be like, no, he had a testosterone overdose. He tried to tell people that he, really couldn't stop himself. Really, it's... I believe you, bro. Like, it was not you. It wasn't that head thinking, so it's not your fault.
So thank you. And, I hope that you're seeing our support because we believe you and we are proud of how hard you advocated and how hard you tried for yourself. And we know you miss those babies every day.
She missed the babies? Unfortunately, she missed the ground because she survived. So, there it is. I don't even know what to say, right? I mean, these are just absolute fucking hags, right? I mean, there's a lot of hags, but these are just some of the many. And she forgot to thank them. Yeah, it's embarrassing to see this happen. It really is truly fundamentally fucking embarrassing to see this happen. And I think that now... Oh, this is, by the way, one more piece of stupidity. Here we go. Cutie Cinderella opens up about her political beliefs and her decision to always vote Democrat. Here we go.
People acting like Cutie's Trump herself. I would like to make it very... People acting like Cutie's Trump herself. I would like to make it very clear. I feel like I've been I have voted blue every year since I've got the right to vote, and I've done so much advocacy work for everything I believe in. You know, pro-abortions, pro-gay rights, pro-trans rights.
Isn't it crazy that women's main issue is killing their kids? Like, I'm pro-abortion too, but like, the world is a lot bigger than just whether you can kill your kid or not, right? I mean, like, I feel like there's a lot of things that are more important than that, but it's just like, God damn, like, it's all of them. Like, not all of them, but like, it's a lot of them. Like, this is like, it's their main thing. What are the other ones that she's pro for?
Pro-gay rights, pro-trans rights, pro-freaking...
What she want? You want to have like adult men in like a women's bathroom with like little girls? You want that? Is that trans rights? What rights do trans people not have? Yeah, what right? What? Or is a trans person allowed to have a driver's license? Yeah, I think so. Even if they're a woman, they're allowed to have a driver's license.
Immigrants, pro, like, I'm fucking, like, I don't know. I'm pro-love. I'm pro-kindness. I'm bringing people together. That's all I've ever stood for. And it's just, like, so devastating to hear that I'm just not seen as those things anymore, even though years and years of years I've, like, been such a vocal advocate that it's just like, it's just depressing. But
they do that to you because you're white. They hate you because you're white. And overwhelmingly, they're always going to hold that against you. And it actually is that simple. It is. You're white, you're affluent, you're attractive, and you have influence. And they hate that. They hate every single piece of that. And they want to tear you down. And you know what? I would feel bad, but you voted for having these freaks, these deranged people in the country to begin with. What about attractive? I don't want to discuss women's appearances, right? I don't want to do that. Like, maybe I shouldn't have even said that. I'm just saying, like, obviously she looks like relatively normal. There's nothing wrong with her, right? She looks relatively normal. She's healthy. She's in good shape, etc. Like, I don't like discussing women's appearances that are like streamers, etc. Because I think it's inappropriate. But I'm just saying that, like, other women see that and it makes them angry and it makes them want to take you down a notch. That's what women do. It is. It's what women do. Stunning and... Man, sometimes it feels good. The biggest threat to America isn't Hamas, Venezuelan gangs, or violent migrants. It's the upper middle class, primarily white women, who would import all of the above to destroy the country in order to satisfy their suicidal empathy. Where's the pro-kindness to the people that get attacked by illegal immigrants? I think that by the way, I totally think people should be called out for this, like, vapid fucking, pillow at Target. I get all of my opinions from, like, the Target mood board that says live, laugh, love. Like, all of these people that are, like, saying this shit. Nope. No, you're not gonna get any social media brownie points. People aren't gonna be like, wow, you're so special. You care about, I'm a good person. I'm a good person. No. If you want it, just don't involve yourself with this stuff. Just don't involve yourself. You don't have to make these opinions. Did you see the Target drama? I did. Pro-gays and trans, also pro-filling the country with people that want the first two dead. Pro-kindness, is friends with Hassan. I didn't read that. If this continues, white liberal women are going to be more destructive than the atom bomb. What do you mean are going to be? What do you mean by that? Yeah, why is he using past tense? I'm confused. What's pro-kindness about this? Let me see it. What's pro-kindness about this? Yep. What is pro-kindness to be? You were on a podcast with a person that wanted to say that literally openly said, "I want to kill this person." Then that person was murdered in front of a crowd for a political reason, and now you are on a podcast with that same person that wanted to kill them. That then this person is dying, and they're celebrating and then singing a song about this person being dead. They're not laughing with it. They're laughing at it. This isn't a joke for them. They're celebrating the fact that Charlie Kirk was killed. That's it. But you're pro-kindness. Oh, okay. Right. She gave him the 9/12 newspaper? Yeah. Total bullshit. Absolute total bullshit. So fake. Dressed up as Mao. Yeah, exactly. Women logic. And you play Star Wars Zero Company? Like, and again, like, I don't really have anything against, like, Austin, Will, or Cutie. But, like, if you're gonna go out and make these statements, you don't have to do that. You don't have to go out and say this stuff. But you do. You do. And if you do that, people are gonna... Because this is the issue, right? Is that some of these streamers... They want to feel like they're a good person. They want to have the right opinions on things. But at the same time, oh yeah, this is it.
Also, you might have noticed some changes behind me. I finally framed the Cutie Cinderella newspaper.
So this is the girl that gave him the newspaper for 9/11.
9/11, the morning of 9/12.
This is somebody that openly celebrates terrorist organizations that would be doing 9/11 every single day in America. They want to genocide the Jews, and they want to kill tons of people. And if it was up to them, she'd probably be in a burqa, if not worse. But you're gonna do this.
The newspaper right there.
I'm pro-kindness.
The newspaper that covered 9/11. It's now officially sitting behind me. Wow. And I moved the North Korean poster.
I replaced my celebration for North Korea with my celebration for 9/11.
Up in place of the fan art. Mm-hmm. We're gonna find a new place to put all the fan art. This is like, for
example, like if I had replaced my poster of Jim Crow with a poster of Hitler.
Don't you worry, okay? But in any case, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and MBs, that's a PSA 10, by the way. That 9/11.
It's actually not, but it's not even remotely close. Like, that's at best a PSA 3 or 4. You can clearly tell by the darkening of the pages that it's been left out in the sun. It's clearly been exposed to the elements for way too long. Nobody would say that this is even a PSA 5. Like, he doesn't even know what he's talking about. He just has no idea. As always, who cares? He does. He brought it up. Why are they always tie equality with terrorist acts? Because they support terrorism. Yeah, it's super simple. Yeah, it's super, super simple. I think that, like, has Hassan made any comments on the Lindsay Clancy thing? Has he said anything about that? Because I'm really curious what his take on that is. Because I think that he's so audience captured, and he knows that there's a bunch of mentally ill women watching him that'll get angry, that he won't actually condemn it. I bet that's what's going to happen. Are you trying to avoid it? Yeah, I'm really curious. Why did he talk about it? It has nothing to do with Israel? Well, no. I mean, like, the Israel space lasers could have been beaming down, thoughts to kill people, to her. It could have been Israel space lasers doing that. So I don't know really what you're saying. Of course it could be. But yeah, a lot of women, this, by the way, if you're dating a girl that agrees with Lindsay Clancy, you need to go right now to Geico, Allstate, State Farm. There's a few other places that do life insurance, and you need to take out a life insurance policy on your young children. Immediately, thank me later. We don't know, but you know what they say. It's always better safe than sorry. Like right now. Yeah, right now. As a woman, fuck no. Yeah, it's crazy. They sell retard insurance. They do. It's called collision insurance. Oh, I drove into a pole. Oops. Yeah, as a matter of fact. Okay, coming home after your wife has had a bad day in 2026? Where are the kids? I'll be gone for 1 hour max. If mommy turns on TikTok, you know what to do. Yes, father. God.